During a press conference today, Governor Whitmer said we are seeing positive progress in our state when it comes to fighting COVID-19. However, the state is closely watching what happens in the coming weeks as many children, they return to school for in-person learning.
The governor and health leaders are sharing advice that is surprising many parents. 7 Action News reporter Kim Russell live now with the details. And Kim, what is this advice?
You know what, the state's chief medical executive, Dr. Jonae Caldoun, said that as kids are heading back to school in many cases for in-person learning, we have to take extra precautions to prevent the spread of COVID-19 outside of schools. Her advice to parents, cancel in-person playdates. Dr. Jonae Caldoun, the state's chief medical executive, updated us on where the state stands as it battles the spread of COVID-19. Over the past 30 days, 19,000 Michiganders have tested positive for COVID-19. However, there are positive signs. One example, we have fewer current outbreaks.
We also have 157 ongoing outbreaks across the state, and that's 65 fewer than we were tracking the previous week.
The concern is that could change as children return to school for face-to-face learning. Dr. Caldoun says parents should limit physical interactions outside of school to prevent the spread of COVID-19. Even playdates should go virtual.
This social interaction is important for our children's well-being. I completely understand that. But please consider not having those playdates as you normally would. Try to be creative and have video conference calls with your children's friends if possible.
During the press conference, the governor also spoke about a program called Futures for Frontliners. She will use $24 million in CARES Act funding for education to pay for essential workers to further their education.
This is the first program of its kind in the United States, and I'm hopeful that other states see the wisdom and follow Michigan's lead to create pathways to opportunity for people who've been on the front lines.
The governor also addressed the tapes released by Bob Woodward of President Donald Trump talking in February about how much more dangerous the coronavirus is than the flu.
They knew, they didn't tell us. And I think the biggest enemy of the state right now is the misinformation that's coming out of the head of state. I think the biggest threat to the American people is the American president right now.
As for what President Donald Trump has had to say about why he would downplay the dangers of COVID-19, he said he did so because he wanted to avoid panic. Reporting live, Kim Russell, 7 Action News.
Wow, Kim. Well, us parents adapting any way we can to keep our kids safe. Thank you, Alan.